Hotel are not coming down. They're going to stay up there. The Redditors go up there. All I do, I like to say thank you, everyone turned up. All right, especially our own community from Bowthorpe and Gossy. You know, if it wasn't for them, you know, coming out and speaking, we wouldn't be here today. I'd also thank the lads from Leeds, Colchester, Cambridge, Ipswich, who are coming down to support this, because we're all brothers and sisters, and we're going to go around every town and every city in the UK to stop the migrants. We can't just do it in Bowthorpe. We've got to travel. All right. We know we're talking about our own place, what we're here today for. Also, I'd like to thank Simon Bean, who's come down today to speak about the veterans. If you don't, Simon will be talking up the hotel. All right, and he's got a lot to say. Okay. So give you a round of applause, please, every one of you, for turning up. First of all, we talk about, you keep hearing, I'd like to say this, the police are over there. I'd like a round of applause for the police for working with us. Can we give the police a round of applause, please? Thank you. Yeah, as you've seen in the papers, there's a lot of people out there are saying, on me personally, they are scared. They are frightened to show their faces. I'm sick of hearing that. As Simon will say, in 1939 and 1945, people weren't scared. If they were scared, we'd be run by Hitler. And it was them people who worked with us, who's come out and said what they've got to say. Our freedom of speech is gone. No more freedom of speech. Right, we'll start on the Norfolk. I hope they can hear me. They've said we're far right. Far right thugs. Hold on a minute. Who's far right? All I can say to them, we're not far wrong. It goes to the cherry tree, who have come in with and said we're not allowed there because we're far right. Roy's. I cannot understand why Roy's have closed their shop today. Look around you today. Is there any one of you has smashed up pubs and smashed up shops in the space of 14 years since the EDL started, and vice versa, active payment? Look at yourself. Have you ever smashed up pubs? Have you ever? Any one of you? No. Right, thank you. So that goes to the people who call us far right. We're not far right. We're just patriots who think about our country. Right, we'll go back to the migrants. We have got speakers speaking here from the community. I'm going overall. They're not called refugees. They are called illegal migrants. Let's get that straight. People come to this country have been vetted. By all means, we know what they are. But these people are coming over from Syria, Afghanistan, Pakistan. They're going to 7 countries before they come here. They're claiming asylum. You claim asylum back in that country, not in this country. Yeah. We've got the French vessels, which has been proven by Nigel Farage. The French vessels are sending them on their boats, bringing them to our waters, 10 miles, back into our land of Dover. They go off them boats and they're shaking our hands. Lovely. Let's get a free world here. Let's got the national health. Let's get dentists. Let's get free. Do you know how much it's costing this government by keeping migrants in the UK, all over the UK? How much would you say we are spending? How many? No, it's 7 billion a day. Over 1 week, 49 million a week. Over the space of a year, over 2.7 billion. Think of yourself. What's happened to the national health? They got a pay rise. It's a crap pay rise. 5% they got taxed on it. Look at the veterans on the streets. Let's bring our 2 billion, give them to the national health, give it to our veterans on the streets and put them in hotels. Not our own. Look after our own people. We are called truth tellers today. We're not far right. Every one of you have got a story of truth tellers in this country. Enough is enough, and we need to stand up. Stand up to this so-called government. Sunak said in January to get his votes. Do not believe him. He is a liar. He's turned around and said, I will stop boats coming over. I will be sending them back. How many has he sent back? Not one boat. You get Labour, the snowflakes coming in. What are they going to do? The snowflakes are up there. What are they going to do? It's going to open open border. So who do you vote? They put us on a... I think the only people we should stand together today is say, one person vote. That's the people's vote. We've all got together. Let us run the country, not the so-called politicians who are raising thousands and thousands of pounds, like Sunak, whose missus is a multi-millionaire in our country. Forget them, they're gone. Look at Serco. If you know what Serco is. Robbers. Thank you. Robbers. The reason why they're robbers, they are taking them to hotels. Do you know who is one of the people who is backing financially who runs Serco? Can someone tell me, please?
Prince William.
Thank you very much. One Johnny show. Give that man a round of applause. Prince William is getting paid. He's getting paid for bringing Serco, bringing them migrants to our hotels. It's got to stop. We've got a woman coming here now, right? I've known Michelle for a very long time. She's been in Parliament. She does a lot of the fraud cases of UK, what's it called?
Marriage fraud.
Yeah, marriage frauds of them coming to this country and marrying our girls. She won't be talking a lot about that, but she'll be talking about the statistics, what's happening on Bowthorpe. That's what we're here for. Bowthorpe, Cossey, okay? It takes a lot of bottle for someone to come up here today and speak. We've got a woman who was going to speak, but I know, bless her heart, she's put it on the papers what happened to her 3 children, 3 little Chinese girls, right? Susan Wong, they got assaulted under the subway. 3 little babies. She should have been here today, but she's been told, near enough, have you been forced to speak? We have forced her to speak. Load of rubbish. No one is forced to speak today, right? So I can't say a lot about that girl because I don't know a lot about it, but that's why Susan's not here today, right? And I wish she would have been here to speak. But we have got people from the community talking about what is happening in our area, all right? So can you give Michelle a round of applause, please?
Hello, everyone.
Speak louder.
In 2005, I met an Egyptian in Dubai. I went on to marry him and got him into the UK on a fiancé visa. It was a difficult relationship in the end because he left me 1 month after British passport. It sent me on a journey to investigate what was really going on in the UK, and what I discovered was horrific. Basically, they're not only targeting people in tourist resorts, they're already here amongst us as asylum seekers, people on student visas and that. So that's another way that these people will get citizenship into the UK. The criminality I discovered was horrendous. I had women and men contact me that they found that their partner was on fake identities, supposedly all checked by the Home Office. Credit card fraud, attempted murder. You may have seen the case of Barry Pring. There's all sorts of cases that I came across. I went to the government and I eventually got a reply from Mark Harper, the immigration minister, and they hadn't even heard of marriage fraud because basically that was all connected in the USA with 9/11 I think it was about 16 of those men that were married to American women, so that's how they got into the country. So you basically have to join the dots. Certainly I do work in the care industry. I'm also concerned because the things with DBS, when you've got someone coming from another country, you know, you've got a cut-off point, you know, if they're on fake identities or whatever, you can't really check beyond that time when they, you know, when they were in their own country. It's just so much that I learned, but as I say, the fake identities, we actually thought that maybe some individuals in the Home Office were in on it, so we believe there is some corruption as well. Certainly my concern about the hotel itself, I was very concerned about them being here insofar as some of the cultural differences, how they see women. We are dressed in Western clothes. In their countries they would be in a hijab and an abaya. So we are very vulnerable because they see things differently. They look at us with a different mindset. And nobody's really telling them how we see things and view things differently. So I am aware there's been quite a number of instances in the community with ladies, etc., you know, being concerned that they've been followed and that. So yeah, so I was very, very alarmed, you know, because that's my area, that's where I live. So yeah, so there's so much, you know, and I just don't agree with it because I'm just worried about us being another statistic. There's been all sorts of incidents around the country, we're not the only ones. You know, there's been murders, etc. So I'm very concerned about that. So.
Hold on, Michelle.
Thank you very much, Michelle. We're still going down to the point of, again, all right, how many people do you see on boats coming over with children? How many coming over there with young families? I'm seeing on them boats, they are fighting men who's come out of war zones. I believe, in my opinion, they're coming over here to set something up. They're not here just to come down and have a free ride. I believe that they've fought for the Taliban. Not every one of them, don't get me wrong, not every one of them, but that is, in my opinion, I think that's what is happening in this country. It's like what we've done, we set them up. Okay? The next person we're going to come on is James. Where's James? Where is he? Yeah, we've got James, who's going to talk about something else. It still comes under the immigration, it still comes under migration. All right, James has come from, he's come all the way down from Wales this morning to talk about this. Respect to this man, all right? So you've got to think, you're only in the community, but we've got people coming from all over the place to support Bowthorpe and Cossey. Give your hands please to James, please.
Thanks, Em. Oh, there we are. Cheers, mate. Yeah, so I want to thank you everyone for coming. Obviously, this is a really important issue. Now, I want to direct the kind of beginning part of this speech to the young people, to the students, right? We need to, in my opinion, rise up against this issue. Okay. Yeah. So, as you mentioned there, I'm not actually a snowflake. I am a student myself. I consider myself right-wing conservative with traditional conservative values. I run a campaign group called Students Against Tyranny, which I founded in September 2021 as a kind of opposition to the draconian measures implemented by our very own government during lockdown. So I want these students to understand why this issue affects them and why they should fight it. This will impact their future, not just culturally, but economically as well. My predominant point being the housing prices. I was recently in Llanelli, where the council is now lobbying for the migrants to be taken out of the 5-star hotels and chucked into houses. Despite the 8,000 long waiting list, these migrants are going to be given priority over those 8,000 people who are born in the UK. It's basic supply and demand. Migrants enter illegally, get a free temporary hotel room before being shoved into a house. which in turn is increasing the demand, leading to an increase in prices. Some areas of Bristol have seen the housing market prices increase by 120% in the last decade. A refugee is defined as a person who is escaping conflict/war, but they must seek refuge in the first safe country they land in. Albanians, who are the leading nationality of migrants entering the country, are not currently at war. They are illegal immigrants. And again, they are passing through 7 safe countries before landing in the UK. Why, if they land in other countries, are they coming to the UK? It's obvious. It's because of the benefits that come with it. Free food, an iPhone, clothing, a roof over their heads, etc. More than the veterans get who are sleeping on the streets. You stop the benefits, you stop them coming. The immigration crisis could easily be fixed by Sunak and Braverman. They promised to halt student immigration unless they were studying at top universities, but have they done so? No. Have they turned around any boat like they promised? No. Not one single one. The British used to be fierce. So why are we, as a country, allowing this? It's because that's how Marxism works. They attach these labels to us, get us fired from jobs, kicked out of schools, attacked on the streets by violent terrorist organisations like Antifa. People are scared, but Britain is in threat. The brave soldiers who fought for our freedom were scared, but they fought anyway. Like this is because it was life or death for them. Like this is life or death for us. Don't fight for yourself. Fight for the children. Fight for your children who have to live in a country that is heading in the direction of being ruled by Sharia law. Fight for the daughters of England, like Emily Jones, who have been brutally murdered at the hands of illegal immigration. Now, I myself, being a student, the left don't like me so much. Obviously, we deal with hope not hate, Antifa, standards racism, and I do it anyway. I get in front of crowds in Swansea, which is where I currently live and currently reside, and organise 15-minute city demonstrations where large groups of Antifa turn up with their masks on, trying to act all intimidating. Those people, they attend my universities. They live in the same halls as me. Literally the same halls as me. I pass them every day, and they never say a word on their own. If I'm not scared, if I'm willing to do that, if I'm willing to risk my future doing whatever I'm doing, because I know, eventually, unfortunately, this movement leads to you becoming unemployable. If I can do it, you can do it too. And that goes for all the students out there, all the young people who are watching, all the football lads who are willing to get arrested and commit acts of violence over football, but aren't willing to come out when their daughters are being raped. Thank you.
Well done, James. Well done, James. Well done, James. Good. Well done, James. Good man. Take that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Ben Blackburn's here at the moment. Is Ben here? He might be up the hotel. Is there anyone else who'd like to go up and have a little speak from the community? We must have someone here who wants to speak on behalf of Bowthorpe. I know you're scared. I know what's happening. Please don't be scared. If there's no one at the moment, give us about another 10 minutes. I want every one of us to leave here, leave your cars here. We'll be walking up the road to the roundabout. We'll take a left. Simon Bean will be speaking, and so will Alex from Leeds. I want everyone to turn up because Simon's got a great speech, what he's going to talk about. So I don't want everyone staying here and going home now. We're here for one reason, to do the speeches. We're going to march peacefully. If you do see the snowflakes, please don't apply for them, because what's going to happen, we know we've got the BBC here, who I don't trust. I do not trust Sky Sports. I do not trust any newspapers. Because what the BBC will do, they will tarnish us. They will look us as far right fucks. Thank you. Thank you. That's what the BBC are. Liars. They do not tell the truth. Do not tell the truth whatsoever. And if you feel like you want to speak to the press or speak to the BBC, it doesn't come under Active Patriot. You do it off your own back. You do not mention Active Patriot. Because I know what they do. When you speak to them, they're all friendly and nice to you. When they get in their stupid office and they write things, it's not what you've said. You ring up and complain, oh, we're sorry. But it's too late. It's already out in the papers. The sorry letter don't come anymore. So please do not speak to the BBC. It's nice for them to turn up and film us. It's lovely. Just to prove to them, excuse me, the BBC, are we far right fucks? You tell me. No. I'm asking. Looking round today. Looking round today. Looking round today with people of this generation. Have you known us to smash up pubs? Have you known us to smash up Roy's? Have you known us to smash up shops? The answer is no. I've been on every demonstration and I can tell you, we have not done that. We are patriots. And the BBC don't like it because you're snowflakes. They do not tell the truth. We are the truth tellers, and they don't like it. The only purpose, the only people you like on, all right, is UK referendum. I haven't looked at a lot of them, but I think that's the next one I'm going to vote. Under the Brexit. You do not vote Tory, well I'm not, and you can't vote Labour. Please do not vote Labour.
You can clean the house out.
Right, yes. Right, I'm just going to leave it now. Hang about. Give us 10 minutes. I'll speak to the young police officers. All right, what's going to happen now? I don't feel like I want the police officer to walk with us because we don't want to be associated, not along the lines. We can walk nicely, peacefully, no singing, no chanting, all right, and walk up to the hotel. And when we do get to the hotel, if we're confronted by the snowflakes, let the police do what they've got to do. Because the BBC are here, they would love us to do something. They won't pinpoint them, they'll be on our backs. All right, so thank you very much. Give yourself 10 minutes, get yourself a drink. I'd like to thank the bakers. I'd like to thank the bakers in there who did not close today. They've opened for the public. Thank you to the bakery.
All right, Glenn.
And not forgetting this t-shirt, this vest, this t-shirt represents Lee Rigby. And everyone knows Lee Rigby. Just going to put some music on for 10 minutes, all right? And it ain't no punk.
Put top of the pops on. For the BBC.
I was going to go down to Peter.
Yeah, when's
They don't go here, we're going to walk up and they're probably already at the bus stop.
What do you think of the speech anyway? Anything
good.
else to move on?
No? I mean, for a spontaneous speech, which is not really
Tomorrow now, but
you still have
it's got to be a long way, so it's got to be really good. For a founder. We're doing biometrics by the way, so first scan. That's why he's using that stuff. There was a lefty taking a picture of his car, I wonder where he's gone.
the vodka.
No. Oh, there was a lefty over there who was taking pictures.
Oh, I think I actually saw
Yeah.
the fat guy.
I think so. It's only been a white car there.
Oh yeah, I think so. You got a lot of I will move back when there are speeches. Hello everyone.
Thanks,
James is here.
With Patriotic music.
There. Yeah, I think and people are going to have a picnic at Best Western, so
They did actually, yeah.
there's something like that. They said they'll bring you a picnic. So hopefully they'll share food with us. And it's not poisonous.
I wouldn't trust a bitch.
I wouldn't either. Huh?
I hate seeing people with masks on because I never know if they're left here or not.
Yeah, they need to, like, if you got a Britain mask, just to
Union Jack.
identify. Yeah.
I mean, they did the
No worries, call to action, Ipswich.
I'll tell you about the first time we put it. So it was during COVID and all that, so people had their masks on, right? And I remember this guy came up to me, full black mask, full black Antifa, came up. He had his hands in his pants, right? I thought he was going to pull out a knife or something.
Yeah.
So his hands in his pants, and he came up and he was like, James Harvey, Voice of Wales. And he pulled his hand, and I thought, I was like, oh shit. And he was like, he fucking shook my hand.
He's supposed to be your partner to me.
Yeah.
Right, I see everyone's leaving, so come back in 10 minutes and there should be other speeches, hopefully. Or we're going to march. Put the cat along, make yourself tea. We'll be right back. I need like an advert.
Advert, yeah.
I need an advert screen.
You can find those funny adverts online.
Yeah.
You can piss out a wolf.
What colour is prison though?
There's a red pill one.
Is it?
They pick a red pill. There's quite a few funny ads out there you can find. What you doing, mate? From what I've noticed,
Brilliant, Benny.
A lot of young people are fed up with the LGBTQ.
What would I advertise? Ooh, good
So
question.
that's good news.
I have to think on that.
You know, so people walk out up into immigration because this is a difficult.
I don't know, I'd probably just put some music or something. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. It's very long in the future for me to do that though. For now, you just get a full screen of, well, almost full screen. There's a lot of people and the sides.
I mean, a lot of them stay away from the immigration. I don't picked out recently.
I don't want everyone to know that safe right?
People know it anyway.
Yeah.
Some docs don't lie.
True.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good on Rebel? Huh? It's Norwich, makes it loads of we have more bins than London, so we get more shit on ground. Make it make sense. So you said you wanted to get into Jack. You said, well, what type of jump? Yes.
I have my own sort of thing.
Right.
It's very sympathetic. It's something that can appeal to those on the right who are fed up, and those on the centre left who are fed up with how far left is
Honestly, the tricky one with doing impartial work like that is you cannot do any of these and you also have to be very fundamental work. So, before I usually start, I was out of my ass, which is why I'm now fully pushed on. It's very hard to say in life. As soon as they see someone who might be impartial, especially with us, they introduce you. So it's just finding a way to work through that. Because I never managed to. There's a photographer called Martin. He always gets into scuffles with Antifa, but he stays mostly on the left, and then at the end of the protest goes on the right. And no one remembers him really too much. So it's been spats here and there for him, but huh? exclusive.
Yeah. I want to try and create something that can, be inclusive without actually, doing what the people who want inclusion are.
Yeah. They're trying to appeal on both sides, sort of like, because the left are more anti-government as well. So that's something that they definitely agree on. So you could around that. It's just finding a way to work with both of them, which is very hard to do nowadays. But you do find that people do have a reasonable discussion. It's not all the time. It's a real shame. We get that on the right as well.
The constant branding.
Oh,
You do
yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
You know, to stand there with flags in front of the cameras.
Yeah.
Have those interviews. Chill something like that.
I have 50, but during the speeches I had around 80. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Too bad, bit of a blonde getting here today, man.
How come?
No taxis about it.
No?
I had to get the bus. Bus drivers, people, I don't know how long it's going to take. You drive the bus, so surely you should know.
Yeah. Yeah, bus drivers, we had a really rude one yesterday on the
That's what we're supposed to get.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but just couldn't get a taxi.
Absolutely.
I think I was half hour away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I see Alex speaks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you came in just in time, really, didn't you?
It's not a bad time, because I'm probably like, what, 70?
Yeah. I think there's those locals on the side as well.
Yeah.
Once people start moving in a bit, then people start joining.
Any reports on the mob down there?
No, I haven't heard anything. Apparently all the police are hiding in the bushes from what I last heard.
Oh, really?
But haven't heard anything about it. Yeah. Standard racism. Whichever one.
You're not going to speak to the BBC? Get your channel on the BBC?
Might do later, but I remember ages ago I attacked an ITV person.
All you have to say is just describe some grey area.
Yeah. Just photo bomb it. Yeah. Happy Pride, Patrick. Where have you been up to lately, then?
Well, I just got back from a trip in Macedonia, into Serbia,
That's as well.
one of the 12 countries this year.
Yeah.
It's not 3 months old. Finland.
Got loads of time to do it as well.
That's my phone included myself. On the last night, and then I missed my plane. I had to go to the embassy. Oh, I was a flight. I couldn't get into the apartment.
Bloody hell.
Went to the embassy, missed the plane, stayed there for an extra 2 months. Anything for you, Alex?
Be a bag bitch.
On the back bitch.
Because if you're going to put this out, so it doesn't go into your replies, it actually goes into your tweets. Right?
You've lost it since you got it.
Yeah. You put the dot, so you put a dot before the at, and then it goes out as one tweet after the reply.
They said there's more. They said he's got a load of listeners that are actually up there.
But at the best restaurant.
Yeah, so there's actually more people. They're there waiting for us.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I was a bit nervous when I thought that people actually got turned up.
For Norwich as well, it's very good.
Yeah, that's
Norwich is sleeping.
genuinely not.
Yeah, and it's how
Are you local?
Yeah.
Yes, it's not good. And not in a town centre either, which is always good.
Yeah.
I hope it's good at Lincoln. I hope Lincoln's good.
Yeah. Are you expecting it to be good or?
Well, if the numbers are anything like last time,
How many did you get last time?
about 100 to 200, maybe 120 people.
Yes.
And we're doing a march this time. So, they left the week.
They're in fight. That seems to be in fight a lot, I've noticed.
The two particular enemies seem to be the feminists and Hotels.
Yes. The microwaves there were speeches a second ago. But they are just taking a little bit.
Just give us another 5 more minutes. People are still having sausage rolls and having cokes, okay? And then we're going to do a march. The people with the flags, can we have them at the front, please? Because there'll be music being played as we're going up, okay? So there's none of that singing, chanting like that. Let the music play. Make sure our flags are right, pride up high. So 5 more minutes before we leave this. That goes for every one of us.
2 seconds, everyone. I'm just trying to sort this out. Ah, sorted. No, it's good. Well, considering James. Yeah, so that's what I usually do. I don't have my camera out.
He's doing it. I was actually surprised because the guy had like. But my reaction to it was basically like the way I instinctively reacted to it. I had a couple of orange juice in my hand, and sort of look, I just went like that. That was probably my reaction, and I didn't realise till afterwards someone showed me the video of it, and like my reaction was just this look of like. It wasn't even like out or like anger, it was just like, come on. You got
Patriot. Big stick. Are you getting happy because you found another big stick? Yeah, everyone sees you happy for the big stick.
Yeah.
Careful.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Hey, you're right.
Oh yeah, we were hanging off the railing together at Colchester.
I would not remember, honestly. But sorry.
Not my thing.
Yeah.
There's a corner bar in Trinity Church.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How you doing?
Not too bad. I followed you since you shared.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. How you been doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I didn't know whether we get you.
No, why not?
Oh, I see. And we've got a whole yard to do tomorrow ahead of gardens and landscapes. Alright.
Yeah, I'm good on you coming out.
Yeah, this is it.
Sydney.
What's your name, sorry? Abby. Yeah, we're in the corner back there.
Yeah.
Thingy.
I do remember, vaguely.
I made that big security man laugh at Monday when I said, yeah, I want to protect you from them dodgy pavements in Colchester.
Yeah, I do remember vaguely, yeah.
There's a lot of things since.
Yeah. Unfortunately so.
I know, we're out there.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, speak to you later.
Yeah, speak to you later.
Hello, Tony. Try to keep up with the speech. Huh? No, I'll be fine. I need stuff in there. I need stuff in there.
Right, is everyone ready?
Oh, so
Right, you start making your way to here. Make your way to here, please. What we're doing, we'll have Simon at the front. Because if the snowflakes post something,
Big
they're
mama.
throwing medals. Is everyone ready? You ready to walk?
Yeah? I'm gonna walk at the back. No, I'm gonna walk at the back. And then when we get to the Western Festival, as per usual.
Are you ready?
Rebel, I have actually heard stuff from Owen. He occasionally replies to my stories, so on Instagram. I think he's doing okay. I did ask, but I didn't get a reply for that. But he's hanging in there. Owen said he'd talk to me when he next saw me. We haven't seen each other for ages. But he's hanging in there, everyone. He's hanging in there. I won't obviously say what he told me. But he's surviving, don't worry. It's no worries. I have 60. Yeah. Well, during the speeches it got up to 80, I think. So everyone just went to have a coffee whilst everyone. Probably chat with someone. Oh, that's so unfair. Yeah, I get that as well. I've deleted a lot of my social media this month, actually.
Have you?
Yeah, I can't be doing with it. I want to focus my full time on journalism now.
Yeah, you're doing really well. I
Thank
follow
you.
all the time, share it on YouTube, and I talk about student certificates, doing it.
Yeah.
Trying to say to people, it's not just
Yeah.
it's not all of the laws, you know, they're not great.
Thankfully, there are a lot of the younger generation who are awake. The only thing is that they don't want to be labelled.
That's right.
And also because it's alienating.
You anyway, what you do in your life.
Yep.
You're going to do something, you're going to have a label.
Yeah.
You know.
I think as well, so what I had during lockdown is that my friends excluded me and bullied me because of my parents' views. I didn't even have any views like that. So it's also the alienation of my own generation.
Yeah, my granddaughter goes through the same because they took her out of school when we heard stories when the teenage jabby things come out that some parents, their kids had been done and they said no.
Yeah.
So I kind of freaked out a bit. Spoke to my daughter, took her out of school.
Yeah.
And then the same thing passed, she has gone back. But now they say she's really?
Yeah. I had the same when I was 15. I was 15 in school. They'd be like, oh, you're a stupid spread, you're going to kill the entire school. It's ridiculous.
So you took her out when she was 13, she's 15 now.
Yeah.
She wanted to go back into mainstream. I think she'd done better off staying back.
Yeah.
To be honest, a 10-year-old, she says that's it. You know, she's like the middle one, because like she had 3 girls and then a boy, so it's a bit of a culture shock.
Yeah.
Now I think my daughter's no to jobs, no to the food spray thing.
Yeah.
And she went in. that school that day, and teachers called her into a room, sprayed, and their mum said no.
Really?
She was actually flu spray, 10. Oh no. So,
Good on her.
You know, I said to Kay, I know you say your kids are many things, have before, you know, but hand in, you know.
Yeah.
We said, because we talked to them gently, you know. Yeah, 10-year-old girls that sex ed, girls get together. And one of the girls said, what happened, two girls in class, one was female enough to me and one was male enough to me. They've got girls straight to male now.
Really?
10.
That's absolutely
That's what
absurd.
her friends had told her, that's the best way they could describe it.
They got dolls in.
Dolls. Still got fun.
Called sex dolls.
She says, I don't mind being called that, nanny. I don't want anything to do with that.
I love it. I went to Bury St Edmunds. I don't know if I did put the speech to that, I think, but a 7-year-old was taught about sex ed. She came back and she was crying. She started crying because she was worried. She doesn't want to hear it. Yeah.
It's like, if I've watched many videos of these grades things, right? And I've watched various ones. I don't look at what's going on, but the parents look at their brain.
Yeah.
I look at kids' faces. They're terrified and confused. There's no denying it.
Yeah.
And then you've got this bloody woman who's a parent jumping up and down and squealing and cheering. And I said to her, I don't know what's so scary. That parent looks like that when they're in the parade.
Yeah.
You know? I said, you look at them. I said, don't watch what's going on. Look at the faces of them kids. You've got to focus on that. They look absolutely terrified.
Come and join us.
It is unfortunate. It really is. There's 5-year-olds that are being taught about sex ed now. There's a book aimed at 3-year-olds by Robbie H. Harris, I think her name is. And it's
more coming out. I put it on the Conscious Unite page.
Yeah. Yeah.
One's age 5 to 7-year-olds, and then one's age 8 to 12-year-olds.
Kids shouldn't be learning about like they should be just playing out, learning how to cook. Stuff like that, basic life necessities. Because all it is fueling kids to say I'm a lesbian. Because they have best friends.
There's no indoctrination.
Absolutely.
You know, like I said to John, this lot that are coming in and says, oh, I've got PTSD, they're going to flick in the public because it's too much for them.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Because that's what the danger is. Because if we don't know what we've been through, I admit, I bet I've got some own bloody issues going on for what they've seen, where they come from.
Yeah, exactly.
But I said, you've got to remember, our soldiers were sent over there as well.
Yeah.
You know? And I says, and I can understand they have problems with it. Those PTSD, they get into a Western community, think everybody's fucked.
Yeah.
It's a mental health issue of waiting to explode. John says we don't get any soldiers don't mind us.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where all the homeless have been moved to in Norwich. I see a couple, but there used to be a lot more. There used to be a lot more on the streets of Norwich. I reckon so. I mean, it's for a lot of the hostels, it's around £25 a night for a hostel. It's ridiculous.
No, it's wrong. And they used to get in. It's so wrong. Faster than me.
Oh, and stand up to racists and are out. Love the people let me past. Stand up to racism are out.
Just ignore it. Just ignore the fucking folks. Just ignore it. Push it up on him. Just keep looking up.
Got a video of this.
Yeah.
What?
Good.
Oh
yeah.
This fucking phone is shit.
I know. We can use the bars, they can move down. Hey, Reg! Reg is there! He's right front and centre!
Where's that?
Right.
That's it, oi.
Yeah.
Don't do us.
We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence.
Oh, you can't see him with him. So there's that person in a red mask, right at the front. No, it's a man. You can only see him through this side. But that's Reg.
Fight on the landing ground. We shall fight in the field and in the streets. We shall fight.
I can't see him. He's over that side. Like as in over this side of the car.
And if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large part of it was subjugated and starving, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, carry on the struggle until in God's good time, the new world with all its power and might steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old. I told the House 2 months ago that whereas in France our fighter aircraft were wont to inflict a loss of 2 or 3 to 1 upon the Germans, the gratitude of every home in our island, in our empire, and indeed throughout the world, except in the abodes of the guilty, goes out to the British airmen who, undaunted by odds, unwearied in their constant challenge and mortal danger, are turning the tide of the world war by their prowess and by their devotion. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. All our hearts go out to the fighter pilots, whose brilliant actions we see with our own eyes day after day. But we must never forget that all the time, night after night, month after month, our bomber squadrons travel by to Germany, find their targets in the darkness by the highest navigation. Aid their attacks, often under the heaviest fire, often with serious loss, with irreversible discrimination, and inflict shattering blows on the whole of the technical and war-making structure of the Nazi power.
So we can say anything about them.
Refugees are welcome here. Say it clear. Refugees are welcome here.
I know.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud. Say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Sorry. Try not to get everyone shot.
Nazi scum off our streets.
That sounds
Nazi scum off our streets. Nazi scum. Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Nazi scum!
So that is
Nazi
Santa
scum!
Cruz.
Nazi
Benny, if I
scum!
mingle, I'm gonna get lynched.
Nazi scum!
Off our streets!
Sorry.
Off our fucking streets!
Whoa.
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets!
Hey, alright?
Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Our streets! Refugees are welcome here!
Right, I can't get both sides.
Refugees
You
are
alright?
welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Don't write him out, mate.
Hey, Martin's here.
Doing alright? So just for context, everyone on this curb as well, which side that I'm on, are against refugees.
Off our streets! Off our streets! Off our streets!
Nazi scum!
Off our streets!
Nazi scum!
Off our streets!
Refugees off our streets!
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Thank you very much.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
We have patriots on this side. Please come over this way. We won't carry on speaking to our patriots over here on our side.
Speaking of things. Sorry. Sorry, Dennis.
Hey!
That's right.
Hey, lads! Hey! Hey! Let them carry on! Hey! It's just proving what they are! We are patriots! Right, lads! Everyone listening! It's great to see the snowflakes come out in thousands. They've come out today to say, refugees welcome. I would like to ask you a question. How many would you take in? If you've got refugees welcome, please do us a favour. Stop them putting them in our hotels. Put them in your houses. Right, I've got another spokesman just turned up from London. I don't know if you know him, his name is Alan Merritt. I didn't know Alan was coming. Alan's a very good friend of mine. Known him for the last 2 days. Now, I've known Alan for a long time. And he will speak about what he's going to talk about. We've got 3 speakers here. All right? And with Simon Bean coming on, they might shout out baby killers. That's what the left could be shouting out. You can guarantee it. But this man is a legend. He's a true warrior. This man has fought for our country. He's fought all our lands. And it wasn't like the likes of Simon coming out tonight and today to speak on behalf of the veterans. I'll let you know a little bit about Simon. I've known Simon about 6 or 7 years, might be longer. and he's always come out and he's always spoke the truth. I'll let you know a bit. Simon served in Germany. He served in Northern Ireland. He done the first Gulf War in Iraq, Saudi and Kuwait. He done the second Gulf War in Iraq. He's also served in Bosnia. And also, it's a privilege, he met the Queen. The Queen gave him an MBE for the servants he's done for our country. All I like to say, I respect everyone, please cheer for our veteran, Simon B.
Let's go.
Ladies, gentlemen, children, good afternoon, and thank you for inviting me here today. My name is Simon Bean. I'm also known as the Maverick Veteran on social media. I joined the British Army in 1983 and served a little over 22 and a half years, and had the privilege of standing alongside quality people of both sexes from all three services. When I swore the oath of allegiance, I was young, impressionable, and truly believed that I would be valued forever by the establishment. Yeah, right. The government of the day, headed by Margaret Thatcher, ensured I was well trained, well motivated, well fed, and well paid. I followed orders without question, providing a service to Her Majesty the Queen and my country. This continued until late on in my career, when I began to have doubts about the righteousness of what servicemen and women were being asked to do by subsequent governments. A man called Tony Blair had something to do with my new attitude. In 2005, just 7 months after my second tour in the Middle East, my time was up. I was 41 years of age, and all I knew was soldiering. The tens of thousands of us that serve are highly trained, disciplined, motivated individuals. We are expected to be self-sufficient, professional and educated in military doctrine. But at some point, our shelf life expires and we're discarded into Civvy Street. The nightmare now begins. Nobody at any point trained us how to be a civilian. Overnight, you become a veteran with the same mentality that was installed into you as a soldier. We face issues that we've never encountered, and you begin to question yourself. Where do I go for advice? Who do I ask? Should I ask? I'm trained to be self-sufficient, so I should know. Veterans are proud, maybe too proud to ask. We muddle through, we make mistakes. Some of us lash out against individuals and the establishment. And this often leads to a meeting with a judge, a criminal record, broken relationships, mental health issues, suicide and homelessness. The UK has an estimated 300,000 homeless on the streets, and an estimated 6% or 18,000 of those are veterans. However, we know that figure is inaccurate, as it's based on veterans rough sleeping on the streets. It doesn't take into account veterans sleeping in cars, sofa surfing, or those that prefer to sleep out of sight in the woods, the forests and the mountain regions of the United Kingdom. What grips my shit is last year 45,755 illegals arrived in small boats and were fully briefed on their entitlements. They didn't need to ask. They continue to be told where to obtain assistance, who to ask for that assistance, and are given hotel accommodation costing at least £8 million per day at capitation rate, which is completely funded by the British taxpayer. They receive 3 square meals each day, pocket money and a phone, and they have the balls to complain about small bathrooms, shared bedrooms and poor Wi-Fi. These hotels should be open for tourism to enable visitors to this beautiful county to enjoy what it has to offer. In my personal opinion, the only cross-channel migrants we should see here in Norfolk are the migrating birds as they stop off for a rest. The government has decided that asylum seekers should now be placed in underused military airfields, such as the Wethersfield airfield in Essex and RAF Scampton in Lincolnshire. This is an outrageous policy when those locations are steeped in history that won't be appreciated by the asylum-seeking darlings, all men of warfighting age. It's known that military airfields are located in isolated countryside areas that are flat, sometimes close to small villages with small populations of local people. How are these people expected to feel safe when they are outnumbered by an invasion of foreign men camped out on their doorstep? Give the RAF accommodation to homeless veterans. They will respect it. They will look after it. They will appreciate their history. And above all, will respect, assist and add value to the local community. As a concerned parent and granddad, I fear for our children. It's a cliche, but the children are our future. As a parent, you must covet them. As a grandparent, you must covet them. And together, we must protect them night and day from the usual threats, in addition to woke government policy and the ideologies travelling here in the heads of the illegals. In summary, I've done my time, and I swore my allegiance to the late Her Majesty the Queen, her heirs and successors, and nothing can change that fact. However, my time served, coupled with what I know now, and my experience gained as an adult, has placed me in a position where I can make an additional short and sweet allegiance to the great people of this great nation. For as long as I have breath in my body, I will stand, fight and protect the great people of this nation, and continue to speak out against the tyranny planned and carried out by the corrupt collective of parliamentarians housed within the Palace of Westminster, for they are the true enemy within. Be safe. I love you. Thank you for your continued support and for being here today.
Well, what a speech. What a speech from Simon. I think that wasn't a good enough clap. All right, Simon's come down here from Southampton to speak for us today, to let us know what he's been through. Everyone give him a cheer. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Yeah, everyone wants to shake your hand, Simon. If anyone wants all your autographs, please give me a tenner. I can earn some money out of this. Is there any women that are single? Simon's looking for a lovely lady who's single. Right. They keep going on about refugees welcome, as we keep saying, don't bite to them. At the end of the day, they've got to put them in their houses. The more we keep saying, these are not refugees. Why have they got it on their banner? Migrants welcome. Right, they're lying. They're lying. We've got a couple more speakers, right? Before Andy comes on, we've got a bloke from London. As I said, I didn't know he was coming. He's going to tell a few stories, all right? He's done every demonstration all around the country. I see him in London, I see him up Liverpool, I see him in Manchester. I do not know how he can keep going. I've stopped. But after seeing what today, I'm coming back on the streets with active patriots, right, East Anglian patriots, to go round your communities all over the country against migrants. Give a round of applause to Mr. Alan Merritt from London.
Guys, it's very hard for me to stand here as a child abuse survivor. All my family were abused in state welfare. The police that stand amongst us today, we're not saying they're all bad, but they're complicit along with our politicians and what they've done to this country. We don't look after our own, we don't look after our elderly, we don't look after our veterans, we do not look after our children. At 6 years of age, I'd already spent 5 different children's homes, in 5 different children's homes from 0 to 6 years of age. The system, a judge looking down at a little boy of 6 years of age, would you like to go to the seaside, sonny boy? This little boy hadn't been to the seaside. He was brought up in council estates in London. This little boy, seaside, let me go to the seaside. I suffered 11 years of historic, physical, mental and sexual abuse. If you've never been in that kind of a position, you can't judge anybody. What I will say to you, 1 in every 10 children is abused or raped in this country. 1 in every 10. The amount of children that abuse this country is horrific. Our politicians, I call Westminster West Monster, because the monsters that are involved in it are politicians. 150,000 indecent images were seen on electronic devices, laptops and computers in the Palace of Westminster. All my family, 2 sisters and another brother, were abused in Beach Home. Historic sex abuse. I've been in a Home Office, I've been in Parliament, I've been to see various, we put, that before the barriers went up at Downing Street, we put a report into Theresa May. But if you look at our politicians right across the board, if you stem my life for 60 years, what have our politicians done for their own people apart from line their own pockets? They do nothing. They are not fit for purpose. The police come to me at 60 years of age and said a report has been come about, and we're opening a police investigation called Operation Brockhurst. There's so many inquiries into sexual abuse. What actually happens to these inquiries? The police end up dropping these inquiries, taking no further. All they're doing is finding out who's involved, what's involved, and what politicians involved. And they're all involved. A lot of them. I cabbed in London. I know Dolphin Square. I know the Elms Guest House. I knew Koo Stark. She was in my cab. I knew Prince Andrew. Melanie Shaw went to a basement flat in Belgravia. She see what was going on. She knew what was going on. She remembered diplomatic number plates. She had a photographic ID. She can remember Prince Andrew's 15-digit credit card. That's how clever that woman's on. She went for a kangaroo court in front of Theresa May, the same woman that took the Beach Home survivors' interim report, and they locked her up in Style Prison and in Rampton. And we done a big demonstration outside Rampton where I first spoke. And look at Melanie Shaw today. Look what's happened to the people that have been abused. They never ever get remedy. These people are getting hotels, they're getting fed. They're not asylum seekers, right? They're not refugees, as we would say. If they are genuine refugees, this country could help them. But we do not look after our own people, our elderly, our veterans, and our children should always come first. That's all I've got to say, guys. Thank you very much for letting me speak.
Yeah, they say, you know, he's right what he's saying. Back to politics again, isn't it? It's all about one thing, isn't it? Our government. It's our government stinks. Okay? They're not there. They're just liars. Anyway, before we go on, all right, I'm glad you're still listening, not looking down to the snowflakes. I'm glad you listen to us. There's people across the road still listen to us. We've got one last speaker, but we will be staying here for an extra 10 minutes. Okay? All right? We won't be going straight away. But this man's come up from Leeds. Again. Right? Yorkshire. Leeds. Right? He drove this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning on the phone. Spoke to him yesterday. All right? But there's one person before he goes on. I don't know if you know. Andy Wren. Andy Wren organised this today. And he put this on me in the last week. I know Andy Wren really well. The police went round his house Thursday night, knowing the fact that he was going to do a demonstration here today. And they arrested him Friday morning and said to him, you've got 3 months. You're not allowed on the Bowthorpe. You cannot speak. You cannot do nothing. So Andy stepped by his word. But I want to give everyone a round of applause for Andy, because if it weren't for Andy, we wouldn't have been here today. He's a patriot for years. Thank you very much, Andy. Yeah, we've got Alec Yobury, one of the last speakers coming on now. He's come from Leeds. Can you give this man a big welcome, please, into Norfolk? Thank you, Alec.
Every generation in this country has faced some kind of enemy. Even if you look back 1,000 years, this island was not one of cowardice and submission. Every generation had its suffering and faced its own turmoil. Whether it was an enemy that organised within our own borders, or whether it was an enemy that organised at the behest of a foreign power, every generation has faced its trial. Today, we face another trial as the first generation of this millennium. And we are confronted with an enemy that is perhaps more insidious than any enemy that our people have before faced. Because it is an enemy that through the course of decades and centuries has perfected a modus operandi for the destruction of a country, has tried and tested it in nation after nation across Europe over the last 100 years or more, and now has turned to this country as its next victim. It is an enemy which organises as the ultimate enemy within, whose shock troops are those parasites that live in the house of common thieves, in the palace of the Westminster criminals. When I'm stood here today, I can't help but hear, in that far distance, I can hear the enemies of this country, the Marxists, the communists, the trade unionists. I can hear them say, whose streets? Our streets. But see, there they make a mistake, because these streets do not belong to them. This nation never belonged to them, any more than a human body belongs to a tapeworm, because they are a parasite. They are not the people that have built this nation through years and decades of blood and toil. They are not the people who have built this nation and whose blood is linked to this soil. They are just an endless litany of grifters, thieves and parasites whose only objective is to rape and pillage this country for everything they can put into their own bottomless pockets. The enemy today, whilst at face value you may believe that the enemy is a foreigner, the real enemy in this country is the enemy within. The real enemy in this country is a cartel of parties, each their own gang, fighting against each other for influence. But whenever they see any threat from their own people, they immediately turn their forces on the people of this nation. Their only objective is to carry out the next step in that modus operandi that they have perfected. But what is this method? If you want to destroy a country and to destroy a nation and a race of people, how do you do it? First, you do it by destroying a people politically. You implement such changes as you desire in order to render the most productive people in society as powerless as you can, turning them into nothing more than slaves to furnish the agenda of the worthless and the greedy. Secondly, if you wish to destroy a nation, you destroy a people culturally. You turn all those things which are linked to their heritage, and you corrupt and contaminate them with anything alien, anything insipid, anything you can find that will eat away at it like a disease eating away at the human brain. Thus,
through this relentless drive for endless immigration, endless internationalism, endless handing over of power to as many foreign sources as possible, this nation has been attacked and desecrated culturally. The final weapon of these parasites is to destroy a nation's morale. Everything in the last 20, 30, 40 years has been designed to destroy the morale of our people. Whether it's through the endless using of genuine workers' money to finance the likes of the grifters of the unions, to proclaim themselves arbiters for the working man. Whether it's through the endless persecution and vilification of any person who dares to challenge this agenda, or whether it is through the endless and relentless propaganda designed to do nothing more than drive our people into an endless fit of despair. This nation has been attacked in its morale, and the consequences have been terrible. We arrive now at a position which is unlike any faced by anyone alive today. We arrive at a position where our people still possess that inner strength that they always have to overcome this enemy and to unify as a people. They have only forgotten what this inner strength is, and it's because of this relentless attack on our morale. Through my own experiences, I can think back to, compared to Simon Bean, I can think back to my own short time in the army. And I can think back to how I've seen ordinary British people achieve things that they themselves did not believe they were capable of. And they did it because they were able to realize what had been taken away. They were able to realize that which they had forgotten. They were able to understand that not as individuals, no, as individuals, they were nothing. But when they put themselves as a people, as a group, then they realized what they could accomplish. They stood and faced their enemies and triumphed over their enemies. Just as our people can once again triumph over this enemy within by understanding that one person, one single person, is like a leaf on a tree, is a grain of sand on a beach. In the grand scheme of nations and people, it is the nation that matters. It is the national solution that matters. Our people have everything they need when they understand that their strength comes from themselves as one people with one shared destiny and one heritage that links them to this land of their fathers. The time is going to come soon when all those people who for their entire years have spoken nothing but lies and deceit are going to be silenced, never to speak again. And when this happens, when the spirit of Albion is reborn, then Britannia will rise again from the grave. And then there will be only one voice in this land and one chorus, and it will be the voice of an entire people driven to rage and driven to have that satisfaction which has been denied to them by their enemies and the parasites for so long. And in one chorus it will proclaim only this: I am Britannia, vengeance is mine. Before I finish, I want to take a moment to talk about something and some things that are going to happen over coming weeks and coming months. Because as you heard from Glenn at the very beginning, the only thing that's going to work is a campaign of solidarity. We must work together or fail. Over coming weeks and coming months, there are events like this up and down the country. The next one is in Lincoln next weekend on the 8th of July, where myself and a few others are organising opposition to the plans for RAF Scampton, a sacred place that is being desecrated by the betrayal of government policy. There will no doubt be other things to follow. But if there's one thing that you have to think, and please remember when you walk away from here, remember who you are. You are not dust. You are not garbage. You are British people. And British people united are indestructible.
Yeah, some racism on the break.
Oh, did you just go around?
Yeah.
I didn't know it sounded racism.
Yeah, some racism.
Ah, I see.
Right. Right, what it is, I just spoke to one of the blokes over the road who's on the community. He lives round the corner. His kids go to a school over the back. And he's telling me is that them children are now got to walk further away from this place because they're being harassed. Phone numbers, putting condoms on, asking young girls to have sex with them. And this is happening from that hotel. It's my opinion, a bloke is over there who's not willing to talk because he's frightened in case his children get hurt. What are the police doing? Nothing. What I'm going to tell you to do now, as a community, I don't care what the police say, we are coming on the streets, we are going down them subways, and we will serve it, we will stay there until our kids come home from school. If the police are not doing it, us as a public have got to do it. We've got to defend our children. So from now on, from today, I will get the families of men around these areas to make sure our children are safe. If the migrants go after our young girls, we will do a citizen's arrest properly so they can get arrested. Because I want to know, I've got a gentleman here today who's not willing to talk. He lives just round the corner. Why is there? That's only one person. Just think, one person who has seen police cars been over here on 10 occasions. Where is that put in the paper? What are they there for? Are the police there to have a cup of coffee with them? No, they're doing crime. They must be doing crime for the police to go on there. I don't know if you read again on the Crime Watch one. Is that a migrant? What he went and done? He done something. He got arrested. And all of a sudden, he gets de-arrested because he's a migrant. They made him leave that hotel and put him in another one instead of arresting him. So what we want to do now, as patriots, on our streets, women, grown people, to be on our streets, to guard that school. We'll be down there every single day, down the subways every single day till 9 o'clock at night. 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. If I can do it, I will do that every single day. If it means I do it on my own. But I need help. And I want this community to please back me. Because if it don't stop, one of our children are going to be sexually assaulted. That's right. It's got a young lady here. We are afraid. You're right. Because when they come to this country, they don't know the laws. They think that's brilliant. Yeah, because they're in back to the dark ages, right? They're just going back to the medieval days, right? But that's the people we've got. So who's gonna? You ain't got to say it now. I'll be going on Facebook, but please, Cossey and Bowthorpe and Larkman, right? And people around this area, right? I will do 5, 6 people a night who can guard this area for our children. Who's willing to help me out? No one? If I do it on my own. Who's willing to come with me to stand on our streets to make sure our school children are safe? Yeah, thank you. If you look at my Facebook, I am going to leave that, and I'm really going to push this. And also, my next step is, we are going to go to Asda on the next one. Don't know where it's going to be. Then we're going to go to Lakenham, all right, because where they are there, all right? And then, what I've asked the police officers, and they've said they would do it, I'm going to ask for a community place where we can meet, where we can hold the floor. I want the council there. I want the police there. I want the top policeman there. And I want you people on the floors to ask the police and the council questions. That's all I'm asking for. The council have got to answer our community. What are they doing to stop this? That's my next step. But all together, we've got people travelled, paid petrol money, who's come from Leeds, who's come from Wales, who's come from Colchester, Cambridge. Petrol money that's come out of your pockets. The snowflakes have come and they've laid buses on. It never come out of their pockets. They get told to go on. You ain't got to pay no money. Everything is free. And that's why I take my hat off to you, every single one of you, for paying your money at your expenses to come here and support the Bowthorpe and Cossey community. I take my hat off to you. Thank you very much. We're going to stay here for 10 minutes. Do not oblige with the left. All right. Have a talk between yourselves. What you think you're going to do. Yeah. And when we go back, we'll go back the same route. Do not cross the road. Stay on the pavement, because the BBC paedophiles are with us. Okay? They're going to be filming us. Okay? Thank you very much.
Right, going around the other side now. Yeah, going on the other side. Well, I am.
Fall off! Fall off! Wanker!
I don't know.
Oh. Winds me up, he does, mate. He's all over this. He's all over it. We call him Fred. We're fucking up, Fred. Take the fucking mask off. Why do you wear masks for all that? If 20 of us walk across the street now, run! We had them last week in on the road, right?
Anti-Villain Division.
Red's forehead, you know. Look at that fucking forehead.
Red.
Yeah, look at his forehead.
You can actually have a conversation here. That's why I always give a thumbs up to him. You can have a decent conversation and you agree with it.
Well, they ended up agreeing with us. They ended up agreeing with us. The common locks. Fucking terrifying. Which one? I think so. How's it got an oven jacket on? Yeah, I think she's drag, or woman in drag.
Show your faces, come on, show your faces.
Well, you've got that photographer guy who's actually on that side.
I'm fine for that.
Martin.
No, that's it.
I'll show my face, mate.
Martin does well at
He really does, doesn't he?
I don't want you to pay right, Mike? Bus fare down in the pile.
He's just a pistol. He's got. No, just take it. Just trying to make a living there. He's got. There it is.
Good on Mike.
Look at that one. That's good enough.
Which one?
No.
The one with the black bandana?
Yeah.
No.
No, it is. Look at it. I could still beat the shit out of him, you know. Oh, fuck you. Yes, please, yeah. Chat. What do we think, right? That guy on the right with a big black mask on, or against tyranny? Which
What,
one do you
smash or
think
pass?
works?
Oh.
No, not a smash or pass. Everyone smash me, right? Now, I'm talking
That
purely,
one there.
yeah, that one there. Purely, right? Who could win in a fight? It's me, innit? It's me. It's me. You're
Everyone-
all fueled in estrogen.
Everyone say no, just
No, right? I could take any one of them. That guy tried coming over, right? He came over to shout at me because I called out Norwich Antifa. That's what I was about.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get a bit butthurt?
He did get a bit better. And then I took a step towards him and he took a step back.
They knocked a young lad out. Who? What? Alright.
I reckon so.
What makes it different?
Luna's okay.
One of the people in the chat said they were racist.
I appreciate that, actually. That's a good compliment for a man.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
That's all they check.
Refugees are welcome here.
Can't find it.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
There you go, chat as well.
Refugees are welcome here.
These are Alex events.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome
Alright, I won't be able to show it. I'll take a photo later.
Refugees are welcome here. 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 Refugees are welcome here.
Look over the right of the bike. It could be a unit.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Like a couple.
Refugees are welcome here.
There we go.
I need to look like I'm having
Refugees are welcome here.
We want a hotel closed.
Refugees are welcome here.
Fucking country. They're coming. They're shit all over the country.
Refugees are welcome here.
We should send Antifa to that third world country as well. We should send Antifa to that third world country as well.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
They're taking their video in this morning, and they're video in police and everything. I mean, they're nothing.
Refugees are welcome here.
These guys have been walking around the fucking schools.
Refugees are welcome
Chasing the
here.
girls, yeah? Asking the girls if they want to come back. Now, here's the hypocrisy.
Nazi scum off
They're
our
asking the
street.
girls if they want to come
Nazi
back to
scum
when the
off
girls
our
and
street.
yet there is none. So, you know,
Off our
but
street.
Allah, it's not allowed.
Unless they
Off our
have
street.
Right?
unless they give blood. So if they
Off our street.
at the age of their period, they're actually taken.
Well, let's face it. Yeah, but Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6. He consummated the marriage when she was 9. So man, that's when he done it. So he's a rapist. They're great leaders of rapist. And it's in the hadith, part of the hadith, on the scripture, and everything in the Quran is made of 5 parts and 30 parts. Everything in the Quran, the 5 pillars. I lived that, I know, I speak Arabic, so anyway, when a woman's of 9, she's menstruated, and she's a woman, okay. And whatever happens in the Quran, it cannot be overridden. It's got to be
coming past, can you just step back? Push check
How many sects of Islam is that? It's like 50 or something, isn't it?
Sorry?
How many sects of Islam is that?
Yeah, well, mainly you've got the 2 sects, you've got Shia and Sunni. You've got Shia and Sunni. And that's why Saudi Arabia is Shia and Sunni.
Refugees are welcome here.
You know, before you protest,
Refugees are welcome here. 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 Off our streets. 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 Off our streets.
The football lads for the most part these days. The football lads for the most part these days.
Refugees are welcome here.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
It's a shame that I haven't got a thing on it, innit? And you get down.
Here. Refugees are welcome 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 here.
Give us a show.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
They're mental cases, they're looting. Absolutely looting.
Refugees are welcome
She's got a
here.
foot sticker on the t-shirt. I might report her for hate crimes and Josh. She's got a foot sticker on the
Welcome here. Refugees are 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 welcome here.
Yeah, they live in the same hall.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
That's what you do, just get out. Refugees are welcome here.
Refugees are welcome here.
Don't worry about it.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Maybe actually. No, I think we're alright actually. Right? Is that a new one?
With Russia, can you imagine if there's a war with Russia? These are not British people. These are not British people.
Cowards.
These are the scum.
British people like
It's like you have a bath and you've got the scum around the side.
They told me that in Swansea before they moved all together. Yeah, we didn't take fun job like a 12-year-old. I'm a 9-year-old, fuck.
It's nice to see he's got a big woman in
Raise the scum off our streets! Raise the scum off our streets!
Stalin killed more people than Hitler.
Raise the scum off our streets! Raise the scum off our streets!
Off you go
Raise
then.
the scum off our
Fuck
streets!
off. That's what you work.
Off our streets! Off our streets! Off our streets! Raise the scum off our streets! Raise the scum off our streets! Raise the scum off our streets!
Luke Nipple. Right, Luke Liffle! Luke Liffle! Is that your name? Yeah, he does a big now that we know who you are. Luke Liffle.
Granny's got a temper.
Very straight!
Find him.
Racist scum! Off our street! Racist scum! Off our street! Who's street? Our street!
Hey, Luke! You got me your Facebook, mate!
Our street! Who's street? Our street! Can you turn beer lid off? That's really getting on my nerves! I'm old enough to remember it! It was bad then and it's bad now!
Free reign of applause.
Please, look, if you don't turn it off, we'll have to go home! No, turn it off! Who's street?
Which one?
Our street! Who's street? Our street!
Oh, fuck it, that one. It's not a fish for you.
Off our street! Off our street!
Oh, the fish is disgusting, big.
Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud! Refugees are welcome here.
Say a few words, mate. I'll choose.
Refugees are welcome here.
It's a mirror.
Thank you for stopping that mirror there.
I was trying to be cute there.
I know you are.
That's Luke. Yeah, you. Who's straight? Our straight. 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 Who's straight? Our straight.
Your children's street, your
Who's straight? Our straight. Who's straight? Our straight. Racist scum of our street.
Haven't been paying attention, but thank you for everyone's support in the chat.
Racist scum of our street. Who's straight? Who's straight? Who's straight? Refugees are welcome here.
I'm going to ring up his workplace and get fired.
Refugees are welcome here.
We'll do that later.
Let's go quiet. Let's go quiet. Refugees are welcome here. Stay clear. Refugees are welcome here. Stay clear. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees.
Oh, you can't see, but the refugees are at the door. Refugees, immigrants.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Mate, he's a...
Refugees are welcome here.
Look how fucking tough he is. Fucking tough he is.
Refugees are welcome here. 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 Refugees are welcome here.
I can't even find the
Refugees are welcome here. 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 Refugees are welcome here.
Yeah, maybe.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Message.
Refugees are welcome here.
I'm not just messing in the picture of myself.
Refugees are welcome here.
Looking
Are
up,
welcome here.
bottom up.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees
Give
are
him my first
welcome
message.
here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees Refugees are welcome here. Off you go then.
Let's go!
Luke's getting a Luke's getting a door knock.
So, quick question for those opposite. When the Refugee Convention, which is what these people are claiming asylum under, was signed in 1952,
Voice crack!
Because there was one Mr. Winston Churchill MP who signed the Refugee Convention. Also signed the European Convention on Human Rights. But Churchill was a king against you. And also, if you want us to stop calling you racist, take those of you that keep making Nazi salutes and remove them from your demo.
Oh, the family! The transgender one's getting angry!
That's right, Luke's back, motherfucker. I don't know who he is though.
He's back to hotel.
Does look a bit like
Luke is at a prostitute. Luke is at a prostitute.
Real patriotism is British values of tolerance, empathy, and decency. We don't need a flag to make up for our moral inadequacy.
We can't hear you.
What's that song? Can you hear the lefty sing? Rock it then!
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. See it loud. See it clear. Refugees are welcome here. See it loud. See it clear. Refugees are welcome here. See it loud. See it clear. Refugees are welcome here. See it loud. See it clear. Refugees are welcome here. See it loud. See it clear. Refugees are welcome here. See it loud. See it clear. Refugees are welcome here. See it loud. Refugees are welcome here.
When the only response is to say someone has a small dick.
Go away then.
Luke, be careful. We know who you are by now.
Off our street.
You sat there.
Off our street.
You're scared.
Off
You
our
little pussy.
No, I can't.
My parents fought a war
The British Army! Racist scum! Off our streets! 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 Whose street? Whose street? Go on! Go on! Get it! Refugees are welcome here! Say it here! Refugees are welcome here!
Are you singing the national anthem by any chance, boys? Fucking Dom's king.
Right, we know you are, mate.
Yeah, that's crazy. Since you're in the shop for the bottom, and then the cruiser.
Refugees are welcome here!
Fuck off, you bold twat!
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! You fuckers don't live here! You fuckers don't even live here!
Tommy's coming, welcome here!
You fuckers don't live here!
Tommy's coming, welcome here! Tommy's come and welcome here! Tommy's coming, welcome here!
Refugees are welcome here!
Fuck off, go!
Refugees are welcome here! Say it loud! Say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Look at that one.
Refugees are welcome here!
Scott, so they're on the lefties.
Refugees are welcome here!
How we get that one then?
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
Look at the head pop, I'm so happy with you. I want to zoom this up, but they're really expensive.
Refugees are welcome here!
Refugees are welcome here!
Madness, fuck yeah.
Refugees are welcome here!
They are very cool.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome
What's his
here!
surname, Reg?
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are
Have you got that
welcome
picture?
here!
Of Reg? You send it to me later? On Telegram? Of Reg? I can show you the search on social media.
Say it clear! Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome
Start pulling more numbers in them again. I think that's coming.
off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets!
Fuck off, go on!
Racist scum! Off our streets! 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 Racist scum! Off our
Bring on the
streets!
swings.
Refugees are welcome here! 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 Say it loud! Say it clear! Refugees are welcome here!
Tommy's coming, welcome here! Tommy's coming, welcome here! primary scholar welcome here.
Martin Skin!
Martin Skin! Off our street.
Refugees are welcome here! Refugees are welcome here!
They shut down now, isn't it?
Yeah, but usually they say that and they're like back on within a couple of days.
Just like I said to them, was how's Norwich on super doing?
Refugees are welcome here!
We haven't got enough.
You understand the racism, please? Just some racism.
I think there might be. If not, there's Cats Rebellion.
No pictures. About Instagram. The flag's the wrong way up. Oh, sorry.
Do not fall into my troubles.
That's the other way around.
You're 2 pounds each forward, I can make you have a 3 more increase in packages.
I wish I could actually have no money.
Yes, we have got money.
Sorry, mate.
Okay,
I think that's what we're feeling. Ah, what on?
Fucking English, Welsh.
I'm half Welsh, so I can't. I can't because my tripod. Can't turn it back.
I've seen it through.
I saw that yesterday. Yeah. Sex over big thing. No, big stick over sex. Yeah. Sex over a big thing. You should try that. I am not racist. What the hell?
I have no words, Sid. First time around here, I've been speechless.
What refugee is?
I love the brown skin, bit of packing skin, all that lot.
Right, the fuck.
Come on, Lucy.
Obviously,
no, don't discriminate. They're not my people. Huh? That's when he just drove in and started calling everyone a wine today. Give it a big chance to
By the way, it's how my grandfather, who fought it from Italy and France again, free Polish fighter, had the right to stay here. Come on, which Prime Minister signed the Refugee Convention?
Prime Minister, he's not even a shaver.
Okay, if you want dialogue, tell the people who are doing Nazi salutes to leave your demo.
Let's have another one
Leave more this afternoon. You can also tell the people who were making crude, aimless gestures and using slurs against people with learning difficulties and neurodivergent to leave.
Are you doing on the fucking defence, pal?
Refugees are welcome here.
They're not refugees.
Are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Get them in your houses then.
Refugees are welcome here.
Get them in your houses then.
Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here. Refugees are welcome here.
Oh my God, you are all so sick.
Refugees are welcome here.
They're immigrants. They're coming illegally on
Refugees are
boats.
welcome
Oh
here.
my God. You are so sick, all of you. None of you have got a brain between you.
I've got more support from the left and the right. We've got 250 on
They are all immigrants. They're all young men. In their favour, women, children, all of you. Oh my God.
Tired, isn't it?
They're sick. None of you got a brain.
Refugees are welcome here.
Look, they're all young men.
Straight.
Why do they all stand up and fight for their country? Like all our grandparents do.
Like the veteran earlier.
Oh, you all little kitty fiddlers.
Welcome here.
Look, we pay for your growth for our taxpayers' money.
Welcome here.
And you get free meals, free clothing. What do I get? Fuck all. I have to go a fucking way. You get fuck all. Yeah, you come out of a fucking boat. You come out illegally. Get free meal day, free hotel, free everything. Yeah. I've just fucking worked 8 years. What do I get? Fuck all. You come here on a fucking boat illegally.
I don't know. I could probably get the info that there's
Get offended! Get offended by the flag! And fuck off!
Refugees are welcome here. You've got criminals on your side. He's right there. Convicted criminal Chris Metro. Check your hard drive, lad.
I wonder how many of you have been arrested for assault.
I'm not wrong for am I? You're not denying it. Convicted.
Yeah, the women beating shit.
Oh, you don't have to speak fucking English. You don't get benefits in any government. Look, you're next to a criminal. Another bit of benefits. It's better when you don't work for it. Yeah. Yeah, blood tastes better when I get it for fucking free, pal.
Get offended! Get offended! I got a picture of him raising one finger to God. One finger to God.
Off our streets! Off our streets! Off our пидорасы ебаные, блядь! Чё, блядь? Чё, блядь, нахуй? Давай, блядь! Чё вы, блядь? You see, I'm immigrant as well! I'm immigrant as well! I came here legally! And you! Yeah? Пошёл нахуй! Пошёл нахуй! Соси хуй, не пси хуй! Yeah! Shut the fuck up, motherfucker! What? Get on! Were you coming up here like what? You think you're daddy, yeah? Yeah, Saisi Hui, Nipsi Hui! Muslim sisters, mashallah, covering your face. Allahu Akbar! Welcome to Islam! Get to Islam, sisters! Cover your knees! Cover your knees! Okay, so I've got a couple of questions. One, do you think we're vampires? Secondly, I was raised in a Christian household, and I was raised in a household of love, which is why my Christian parents have refugees in my old bedroom.
Take the mask and make crows English.
No, they did not ask about their religion. Thirdly, Christ said in the story of the Good Samaritan to love your neighbour as you love yourself, which means loving refugees are not sticking your finger up them and making Nazi salute. Seriously, madam, do you think we're vampires?
Karen, get the fucking nursery rhyme, man.
This It's a common law, it's a choir in Norfolk. The common law is a choir in Norfolk, that's what they are. No, we've got a YouTube channel, common law. Yeah, I think it's called that as well.
I'll be hitting YouTube channels about it, I'm probably going to be on it.
To love your neighbour as I have loved you. Did that have a cause and purpose? I'm not a refugee. No, it didn't. Try reading the New Testament once in a while.
What, you swapped it for the fucking Quran, have you?
You fucking believe, cunt. A new commandment I give unto you, to love one another as I have loved you.
Sorry? That's not in the fucking Quran, is it?
People genuinely fainting do not voluntarily move their eyes.
Yeah. How many of your state players' eyes have got rented rooms then? Well, stand this side of the road then.
Racist scum! Off our streets! 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 Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Off our streets! I mean, you're wondering why we're calling you all racist, and you're losing your temper at the sight of some people with some brown skin. That might be the reason.
Didn't look at me, I'm going to You're on the radio as well.
Fuck off, go!
You don't want to push kids back on the street. Do what? Break the fucking round plastic.
What is your England?
No problem. Rent the room.
I'm going to be a Nazi while I'm Jewish, so...
There's both people shouting stuff both directions.
Then we do
Some of the
them.
stuff that's coming is starting to go a
me.
little bit above what
I hope you told them.
Right? I've just literally just come from there.
No, we were allowed to protest. Say what you got to say, boys. Let them.
Yeah, I've had a word with them.
With the women. They're not picking on us, they're picking on women. They're the ones who go around raping women. But you don't see the and we love you. We're all standing over there filming this lot. We're not filming that fucking lot. You're allowed to come in
You might not like it, right? I've had a word with them.
I know, but this time, I'm not with this. I know what
Again, you are...
Fuck off, you skank!
So someone's collapsed, which is why there's an ambulance at the front half.
Already answered.
You're allowing your kids to be raped?
Yeah, just trying to stay in good behaviour.
Yeah.
Trying to get me to bite, aren't I? But...
Yeah, I know.
Because raised in a good British Christian household, I was taught to love my neighbour as Jesus loves us. And for that reason, I love refugees as I love all my neighbours. We will talk to you right now. You've got the chance to speak first. Speak up.
What about Emily Jones? Keep forgetting about her. Does her life not matter? Emily Jones' life not matter?
Speak to your government. Speak to your council. Speak to your job centre. Your flag is ashamed of you. I see the person. Refugees are welcome here. You got the chance to speak up. Refugees are welcome here. Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. You liar. You liar. You lying liar. Why did you bomb our country?
You said you were England,
Afghanistan and Iran. Why did you bomb our country?
You said you're English, we didn't bomb
We now come here and we will live in your country because you stole our country. That's how it is. That's life. You think you're tough, you get tough. That's life. That's what life's about. You guys think of babies. There's a big difference, mate. I'd rather think of a 6-year-old than a baby. Baby! Did you not kill, did that lady not kill 10 babies last month? Did she not on trial for that? 10 babies. That wouldn't happen in Afghanistan. Well, it's not a 6-year-old us, is it? The 6-year-old us. Is that what you're saying?
It's a government decision. We have got no control over what the government does. We haven't got control over that. So you seem as though you've got hatred in you, but
Rwanda! We love Rwanda!
Go to Rwanda!
Yeah, but I've got plenty in my mind. I've worked in the Middle East. I was married to a Muslim, and how you're behaving is not very good. That's shameful. You're showing yourself up, I'm sorry, but you are. I've got Muslim friends, and the way you're carrying on is not good.
Okay, what do you want? Why are you here?
Alright, let me tell you why I'm here.
I've been diagnosed with no shit. We're going to speak to us, please.
Yeah, it's not there, right?
Oh, brilliant.
And also, there's not a lazy one way when the two blokes she must be in charge of our transition.
I didn't get a good look at her, but actually from what the lady got on her, yeah.
Say it loud! Say it clear! Say it loud! Say it clear! Say it loud! Say it clear!
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
No mask on though, so I'm not sure.
Say it loud. Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud.
Which one? Look how much shit is on his face.
Oh shit!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud.
Refugees are welcome here.
That'll end up on a food tonight, hopefully.
They're seeking refuge, they're not at home.
Look, Luke's sitting down now. He's tired. Yeah. Luke, you tired?
Fucking hell, who's got a voice? Oh, she's got a voice. Okay. She's gonna have to wake up with her voice tomorrow.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here.
Guess that's my cue to get footage.
They do this every time. They've sent two more volunteers in to get the action.
I know, I don't know the ins and outs, but it was hard.
Well done, lads. You take the first two and get arrested.
Right, okay.
That's maybe what the speech was about over there when you
Yeah.
said it. So apparently one of those girls had been
Well
stood
done,
for
you
it,
people.
he went out shit about it though.
I think the police are going to start pushing everyone around here. Because one of the officers just looked and then we just shouted left, right, and right. We said put two officers over here because they might kick off. So it's been a one arrest.
Hey, I can free pass, alright?
Okay, this is
Don't fucking stupid!
That van was quick getting here, wasn't it?
I'm 24 years old.
Yeah, you do. You serve the public, actually, sir. You serve the public.
Yeah. What? You need to stay while
You have a code of ethics, and at the moment you're massively
Stay
abused.
while you're putting my dad in cuffs. What is he being arrested for? For a certain word
What?
to you.
What code of ethics you need to adhere to, young man?
State what you're arrested for.
Sorry, hon.
We'll move this road, please.
Dad, are you okay?
That's alright, I'll be meeting Nathan down there.
Yeah. Do you want us to call? Cool, Mum.
Yeah, no, I will, but
Can you state what you're arresting him?
Dad, do you know why you are? Right, okay.
Yeah, so you need to state why you're arresting my dad.
Do the rest of the standing up for the people.
Yeah, he is. You're not a racist.
He's
You're
not
not a
done
racist.
anything wrong. He literally has not done anything wrong. He stood there by the end of the fucking road and said his
And they've called,
opinion.
oh, look at this fucking old little bitch. Yeah, look at him laughing.
Yeah, of course she
Oh,
is.
you fucking bitch.
Of course she fucking is, but still.
Fucking run. He's disabled. You're a retard. Honestly. Why are you taking his phone? What has he done? No, what has he done for you to take his things? There's like, how many other people here and you pick him? What, does he fit a criteria? You're pissing me off. You're actually pissing me off.
You're arresting a local community, guys. What a fucking shame.
You actually
It's
are.
absolutely
You're
disgusting.
You should
embarrassing.
be standing by these people. You're arresting the local community.
What?
He's
It's
been here all
actually
about 10
necessary.
minutes. He's been here all about 10 fucking minutes. It's disgusting. Literally disgusting. Do you see anyone else getting fucking arrested?
It's okay, don't worry.
Do you actually see anyone else get arrested though? Has anyone else been arrested today?
I did just see, I heard the police say they're going to move 2 officers up to here because they might kick off, so maybe.
Well, exactly. No, he was
First half
stating the fact it will kick off,
Yeah.
not he is going to fucking kick off.
Yeah.
I could literally fucking rock.
Where's the bashing happening? What is it? Queer bash the queer or something?
Yeah. I might stay on this side.
What?
I might stay on this side.
No, why did you offer you?
Just because I saw the police, what I heard the police say, move 2 officers over here and try and move them back because they might kick off, so put 2 police officers.
You know I was going to be the one to kick off.
I know.
Well, actually, you might be today.
You got football, lad.
Yeah. Yeah, football lads are always fun.
Okay, so...
I'll move this friend. Get offended! Not really, you're talking over here, you're going back.
No, when I came over here though. Always have to shut up.
Yeah, he's a proper football lad, whoever he is in this country.
Yes, but let's like shut
No.
Stop!
You get overly
Moving my
paranoid.
dad.
You
It's
get overly
weird.
paranoid.
Yeah,
Hey,
cool.
look that one. Look that dog.
Really? Oh my god, that's so cute. Okay, you get to meet my nan's son.
Oh yeah, what's we doing over food?
I'm not sure.
Okay, go on. Let's go to that. See, we've done like public displays of affection in front of our mortal enemies, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's another one up in there. Oh, this is someone else. Yeah, they are. Come on, let's go.
They've arrested the refugee.
Let's go, come on.
Oh, I've got shit in my pockets though.
Who protects the Thatcher? Who protects the Thatcher? Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Looks like this is going to be fun, babes.
Arrest the refugees because you don't want to stand up to Nazis who are angered by the sight of them. Shame on you! Is that why you became a constable?
2 years apart, come on. Nice, well done. Whoa, cheerio! Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio! Sorry, is that another direct threat? Thank you. I'll never forget you. Bye, mate. You're going to be missed. That's one of them arrested. Another one more to go.
You just pass him in the paper.
Woo! That's one, mate.
Someone's just done that, yeah. I don't think, mate, fuck off. Get out of my face, this fucking prick. He's not next money for long women though, has he? Go back to ripping your mum off. Fuck off.
Get to a gym. Get to a gym. Fat fuck. I won't run, won't you?
I'm going to take you the first time to back off. I'll take you the second time to back off. I'll take you the third time, I'll push you. That's how it works.
Doing alright, Martin?
Never go, mate.
Nah, can man. Are you going tomorrow?
I think I will
James
take
is-
a look at. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Should be good.
Yeah, I had it in my diary, but I wasn't really sure. I actually saw it somewhere, put a note.
Yeah.
And your mum said about today, and maybe it's worth going down there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Right, catch you later. Sorry, mate.
Deportations, no borders, no nations. Stop deportations, no borders, no nations.
Stop deportations!
No borders, no nations.
Stop deportations!
No borders, no nations. 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 Say it loud, say it loud. Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it loud, say it clear.
Refugees are welcome here!
Say it louder, say it clearer.
Refugees are welcome here!
We need more doctors, more nurses, more ambulance drivers, more dentists. We need more care workers. We need migrants. Migrants pay their taxes. The tourists avoid them.
You need to go to a gym. Look at that. Oh my god.
Migrants make our NHS.
The way you
Refugees
delivered
welcome.
that.
Yes, yes. Migrants make our NHS. Refugees welcome. Yes, yes.
You can't really tell
Oh,
the
hi,
tips,
yeah.
you don't really know what's the spelling of the tips.
No, it's actually a flab.
It's a flab. A little flab.
Flab and a load of HRT.
All rolls. Oh, look at that. Even the hips are struggling to keep that much weight up. Oh my god. Bloody hell. Some people do need to learn what a gym is. Fucking join it, like. Oh my god. You can smell the stench from here. Feel bad for any guy who has to go down on that. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I thought you said next thing up then.
No, not that.
No, no, I thought that, yeah. Well, let's go.
Yeah.
She's fun. Right, we're gonna go have a quick break.
Oh, go on. I was going to say, can you get my parents from me back? Can we just go back and look? Yeah, I'm going.
I can get some, like on something. Oh, I'm gonna bring them down after.
Target.
Racist scum off our streets!
Racist Racist scum!
Off our streets!
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 Racist scum!
Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our streets! Racist scum! Off our
Racist scum! 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 Racist scum!
We welcome refugees. Where's your flag? Where's your flag? Where is it? Nowhere. Not one of you. Not one of you. None of you patriots. Those who are loudest about patriotism are generally the least patriotic. Flag of any nation apart from your own. Cowards, cheats, liars, stop. You're the ones with the paedophile on your side. Say 50-50, employers are proud to have people who stand up for refugees. You're standing up for cowards. You're standing up for people who've abandoned their country. They've abandoned their nation. They've abandoned their people. Cowards. Cowards. They should be at home defending their own country like we would if we were expected to do and not done in the past. The only thing you've ever defended is your place in the monarchy. Cowards. Cowards.
Right, so good contact with you, huh?
Yeah, always. I'm so
Hey, could you enunciate, please? We call you Nazis because we can see the Nazi salutes on your side. Hey, the blonde woman to the left of you has done multiple Nazi salutes. Yeah. She has not done a single Nazi salute. On the other hand, Nazis were famous for not welcoming refugees. In fact, they created quite a lot of refugees. You would have been on the in Liverpool Street Station, in Liverpool Street Station, there is a statue to the kinder transport. You would have been opposing that.
Paedophile Nazis. Oh, my mistake, that's half for you lot.
On your side.
That's half for you lot, isn't it? No, they're not. Neither are you. Why don't you go and assume something else?
How's the stream doing, everyone? Can I get a 5 times 5 if it's okay?
There's no harm in these rubber dinghies for women and children. How come there's only spaces for young male freeloaders?
Thanks, everyone. Unfortunately, you can't actually hear any conversations on my phone. You would be able to, but I can't. So, unfortunately. Thank you very much, everyone.
Rescue women and children because they died crossing the mesh, you fuckwit!
They do Weight Watchers in there now. Mate, put that mask on. Yeah, well, why don't you protect your own children before worrying about other people? Tell your mate, you can't hear you. It's your mother brother. Disgraceful. Yes, you are.
TM, don't worry, I won't get arrested, and if I will, it's good footage. Look, I'll be safe, don't worry. Thank you, everyone.
Oh my fucking god! Is that what one was meant to look like? Fucking hell!
No, she works for car insurance, confused.com. Why? We're just hearing you.
Say it loud, say it clear.
I think that fat one should say can't see his own willy. Did it, mate? You see your own dick?
Thank you, Pete Music. Ben SK, I have a PayPal. Which, if there's any mods, can you put the PayPal link? If not, I will get my mum's phone in a second and put in the link.
You can't even get a real teaching job now. You're a scamming when your students and your teachers say your shit.
TK, it should be donate. There you go. If not, actually, I remember Nightbot wasn't working, so. Ah, brilliant! Thank you very much.
If you bought biscuits and sweets, hot dogs and pancakes and paper, sports equipment, anything that you bought is very gratefully received. The refugees have already been donated, so pick it back. Table tennis equipment,
Thank you, History Matters. Welcome, everyone. I know I haven't been chatty today, but welcome, everyone.
Halfway around Cossack. She's starting on Norwich next.
I can't necessarily keep track of all of these chats. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Pints are also always appreciated. Well, Booker and Coke, so Disaronno and Coke. Hello, Phil. I am trying to keep track of the chat. Also, people who famously know me as like a lefty-looking person, I've now got split-dyed hair. Hello, Ricky. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, I now have split-dyed hair. It's black and red, so I'm totally blending in if I wasn't already known to these lot.
Simon.
James is behaving, yeah, for the most part. Someone asked if James behaving.
Who said that? Hiya, Phil, how you doing, mate? I am behaving. For the most part.
That's what I said.
You got good footage, James? You got good footage?
She has, yeah.
I've been live streaming.
Sorry?
I've been live streaming. So.
Have you really? Good, good. He's looking good?
Yeah.
Good.
I've had
Have
pretty
you got
much.
the bit where they said,
No, I haven't. Oh, it's lucky. You'll check out the logs from there. I'm going over there. Just ask them if they're sorry.
Ricky, James is James Harvey from Students Against Tyranny. Yeah, pretty good. I've had over 100. All good, all good.
Public annoyance approaching that way. There is a football history. I something out about Glenn. He's gone down to the next time. It should have won World War II.
Who's public annoyance? Who's that?
Ricky, if I cross the road, I'm gonna get lynched, mate. You know that as well, don't you? Though I would like to. If it was a trans one, I would probably. Well, I know way more about that.
He's a lorry driver.
Plus, it's something that directly affects my generation. So.
Ginger Tony.
Yeah.
Still entertaining from this side. I've still got more headache. So.
Ginger's, yeah. Do you know tomorrow I leave at the moment? Tomorrow? Yeah, we're counter protesting the marches and festivals actually.
I'm doing the Scout.
Right, yeah. Scout, RAF Scout.
Yeah, I'm doing that one.
Oh yeah, there's pride in there. How does it look on Jim's stream, or how did it look? Did it go well? Jim did well trolling them?
Hello, Mr. Next time.
Thank you, Benny.
Another veteran. He has a veteran, he's still in the army. He's still in.
Michael H, yeah, I know.
Where's Tiger? I've been speaking to Tiger.
Nearly a fight, really?
Everybody who came today from all over Norwich to say refugees are welcome.
How was the protest just been?
We make Norwich
this protest, did you enjoy it?
With our welcome culture.
You got that right, pride.
I'm proud to live in Norwich.
There's plenty of pride amongst you lot, isn't there?
Solidarity with refugees. There is more that unites us than divides us.
Oh, thank you very much, just me. I'll let my parents know you said that as well. Thank you very much. Where's? What? PM? AM? AM. What, are you waking up?
What?
Huh?
There are a lot of reasons.
There's only three. Yeah, I know. I've got both mine as well. Train.
The other thing that to be proud of is that every time hostility to refugees raises its ugly head. We will be here. Every time we will be here.
Then you get called this one.
She's telling me don't worry about it.
We only need them. We only need them.
I'm in London tomorrow
One person
for James's protest against Marxism.
One patriot, one loyalist.
How you doing, TK in India?
There are many, many more. Many, many more. Many, many more of us than you. That's only because you're all inbred.
Sorry.
He's laughs. I'm Norwich, I can laugh.
Even worse. That's the worst thing ever.
It's a protest against Marxism. There's going to be a conference against Marxism and James protest.
Yeah, there's a lot of villagers without an Indian today.
Also want to thank all the trade unionists who've been here today representing a big number of different trade unions, from ASLEF representing train drivers to Unite representing everybody under the sun. GMB, NEU, Unison, Prospect, PCS, Mountain District Trades Council, who donated money to buy gifts for the refugees. Norfolk Trades Council, who put all the way from wherever they are, whatever. I'm not sure, I think they came from Kenya.
Fuck off, come!
Also want to thank Norfolk disabled people against the Brits for their support today. Want to thank Norfolk Black Lives Matter. Funded to racism. Music, hate racism. And the Norfolk Climate Justice Coalition.
Take your fucking mask off, you're in the car for fuck's sake!
I'll push you off, we don't get
Look at how they're pissing our money away. This is just a key example. That hotel. What's the main reason?
We can make our own entertainment.
Disproportionate, love! Disproportionate!
That's why.
I know.
Also want to thank Clive Lewis MP who came along to support for the solidarity of refugees.
Oh, they're just off, that's all.
Clive Lewis, of course, is a veteran of the Afghan War. And
I hope my leg's getting up.
Looking forward to getting into a little...
Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
People get driven to take refuge in other countries such as ours.
I think I know her.
These guys having a big stick. Look at us.
I forgot her name, but I think I know her. My school.
Might be more fun with this big stick than the fucking protest.
You're not worried. I could give it a good try.
Give a man a stick and he'll be happy to know.
Will it be?
Alright. Yeah, it's getting boring now.
Well, they're all wrong. You stop it in my ass.
I also want to thank people who've donated cash towards the Care for Calais donation.
Grifters! Grifters! Grifters!
It does its best to get quality and safe conditions for people who are in the camps in on the other side of the channel trying to get across the bridge.
I don't like capitalism,
Many of them
Reg.
don't get here, they get dispersed.
Do you like?
They're
Do you know what he's
being
saying? Do you know what he's saying? Do you like being a
have to
rebound?
start all over again.
I didn't hear that. I think I'm a retard.
No, he said, do you like
So
being a
thank you for
rebound?
those donations.
Yeah,
I
love
left
it.
Barkley for
Love
him.
it. I absolutely love being a rebound, mate. Yeah.
I can't hear what he's saying,
Bit of
Reg.
heteronormativity freaks you out, doesn't it?
You are. Reg, we can't hear you.
Think it's intimidating, you know my name. It's not. My rebound.
You're not a rebound.
Fucking going.
You're not a rebound, Big.
No. The guy's a fucking rebound before me. That's how it works. Yeah, I'm a student, right? What am I studying? What? What are you saying? I can't hear you. Let's get back to us, I can read your lips. Oh, I can't hear you. Do you know what he says? I don't know what you're saying.
Oh.
Yeah, and we know exactly what you are and what you're doing. Yeah, you indoctrinate students with your communist bullshit.
I indoctrinate students into equality and tolerance.
Yeah, communist bullshit.
You go around universities, I'm sweeping my
She's got a job on her. Little woman syndrome.
Let's just tell kids that they can go off their courses, they can go take medicine. That's
Oh, good, not grooming.
what I tell the kids is to respect every man they man. It's really not hard.
Sorry, got to recognise them. Yeah, you have a problem.
Grow up and go out on the fucking driving, love. Get your back right. You got to hold it, not yet.
You and your fucking big stick, man.
You're a teacher. You're a teacher. Shame on you, teacher. Shame on you. Shame on that. That's going to be on everywhere later. Shame on you.
Styling the vagina.
Oh, you had a job. You had a job. Yeah, we're just out there. You had a job.
Don't want to go now.
Don't go. We're not going anyway. I can't leave, can I? I'm fucking live stream. It's called stealth.
It's stealth, is it?
Wait, I go fast.
Wait, you did it right in front of my eyes. Yeah, that's stealth. Yeah, good girl, good girl. Oh, yeah.
I just hoped you'd give me your phone.
Where's you on my phone?
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah. Where's the pub? Good question. It's right behind us.
So I'm going to ring Jen.
You're gonna ring Jen?
Yeah, I need to point out.
Are you stressed?
No, I'll be fine.
And nicotine isn't gonna help?
No.
No? Okay. That woman with the love wins, is it? I've forgotten her shirt, but she works at Norfolk pub. She was there yesterday. Well, no, the day before, sorry, maybe, when Antifa offered James for a pint. So now we suspect she may have something to do with the Norwich Antifa page in Facebook, on Facebook. About what? Stay long enough. I'll happily. Yeah, exactly. You have to, unless they pay some way. Yeah. So I always, that's why I say live stream until we actually just for evidence. They did that before. And I didn't even, like, they hadn't connected it. It was completely different. It wasn't a program. It was, what's the thing covered? Oh, that was the nicest round. I was taking photos. When I walked off, Norwich Antifa reported and kicked me off. I walked off with a force. There was nothing to photograph. My phone. Yeah, and then they put out that we were info gathering and all of their faces, so everyone cover up next time. Yeah. Just to give them Yeah. For the post party I went to, we all marched off Confronting Tuesday. That's Hyde Park, and we followed them going nuts. Oh, street. Yeah, and the police were surrounding them, escorting them into the tube station. She's shut up now.
You still here? No, you're going very quiet as well. Stop, Luke, you're going quiet.
Is that?
Get your Facebook and your Twitter. I got all your friends.
Hold on. We said that young bird who says she's a teacher doing hand justice. Right. Sorry, babe. There you go. She works at the Norky pub as well. Oh, that would have been a laugh if Felix was here.
Is that the one in the wheelchair?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the baby in the wheelchair.
The baby in the wheelchair. I thought I saw her on someone's live stream watch it, correct not political.
Yeah, you would have seen Felix on that, yeah, Jim. Yeah.
You got a bit of baby, do you, mate?
Well, Felix made a massive Twitter thread on me about how I was an Nazi when I was 16.
Yeah.
And then further deleted it because we, well, didn't really rise too much to it. But I put it on my account. He was like, oh, I'm being attacked! Even though he started it. Huh? Yeah, my personal harassers. He talks more than us.
Right.
No worries, Samantha. Thank you, Benny.
People, yeah, that's the on that side. How would you know? Like, driving past.
That's where the travelling
All the flags are gone down.
Mad, are you alright? Mad Aussie, I'm assuming. You alright, mate? Yeah, the other day at the on the road, or the first time I went to an on the road one, people started shouting at me to get on the other side for the lefties because my died hair.
Oh really?
Yeah. Everyone assumed I was Antifa.
No, she's definitely on the right side.
Yeah. Because of my hair, everyone assumes I'm Antifa.
Assume you're one of them.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I was just looking. I didn't know they were heckling at me. I was just like standing. I was like, hi. But then my parents were like in the background and be like, no, she's one of us, show you.
She's sending a photo.
Oh.
I took your mouth to get my capture to go tomorrow, you see. But yeah, I just told her when I got kicked out of uni and I was there trying to stop photo for this. And so,
well, I did.
Calm down. These are all of the Antifa that are.
Oh yeah, Swerve, if you're still watching, hi mate.
Oh my god, you're dying for a drink.
Give me a kiss.
Huh?
Oh, wait, no.
What? What's that for?
Oh, shall I ask? What do they prefer me? I think they prefer me as a boyfriend.
Waiting for you, Luke.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you, mate.
I'm the favourite among everyone.
I got more applause. And you and N went down.
You got more? What?
Applause.
You?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, everyone's saying that they're happy for us.
That's good.
I think I'm fucking joking, mate. You can eye me all you like, you're fucking having you.
Is this Luke?
Yeah. I can't bring my dad.
I don't know who he thinks he's talking to.
You little prick. You've been a mouthful fucking day, you've gone quiet now. Well, that's alright, we're going to wait for you.
Why so obsessed with me?
Why are you so obsessed with
Why is Norwich Antifa so obsessed with a 17-year-old girl?
They're obsessed with you now.
No, it's mainly the 17-year-old girls. Why are you so obsessed with a 17-year-old girl? Yeah, that's harassment, mate. Norwich Antifa. Fucking scumbags.
Thank you for turning up.
We got nothing here for them to go down.
Well, we don't want to get shouted out saying that we got drove out of the
That's the only problem, but there's only a few left now.
Yeah.
We are now going to leave. Yeah. I'm going to walk back to the car park.
Yeah. There's only a few left
Thanks for having me to speak.
They're leaving now.
Yeah, nice one. Thank you. Brilliant, James. Brilliant fucking talking, mate. I'm glad you. Yeah. The naughty don't like you because they like trannies in there, don't they?
Yeah. Did you see Norwich Antifa flapping?
I see it, mate. I see it, bro. I see it. We ain't got no Antifa in Norwich. They got no Antifa in Norwich.
The Norwich Antifa page and Norwich closed down. Well, pretty much closed down. They said they're
Finished,
taking a hiatus. They said. Yeah, you did.
Oh, they're finished, mate.
They offered James a pint at the North Quay pub, so we turned up and no one
I see it. Yeah. I see it.
Cowards.
We're walking down. Yeah. Walking down now. Yeah. Just gonna go. Then I'm gonna go drink the Ren.
There's about
We're in a pub.
20 of us.
Which pub are you guys going to?
Right. If you go down left.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they give us the name, we'll be able to find it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Gwen's in there. Yeah, Anna's in there.
Alright. Yes, my parents are going to come with us. We'll be fine. They'll guide us.
See you, Paul. Alright, lads, I'll see you later.
We're going for a pint. What everyone else is. James needs a drink.
I don't need to drink that bad right now.
You can't yourself. James needs a pint and shaking.
Thank you, my darling.
Yes, no worries.
Brilliant to see you, and thank you for helping us out.
Yeah, of course, no worries. Right, everyone else is going, I'm going. Thank you everyone who supports. Thank you anyone who's new. I know I got big numbers today, so all big enough for me. So, welcome everyone. I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I have a Telegram. Please, if you are not on it, thank you. Please join, because I put a lot of articles onto there, and anything new that I would put on that I would be going to, I usually put onto there. Twitter as well. I'm quite active lately now. So now. So yeah, thank you everyone. Take care.
Bye.